my channel. It's Maria Nairobi. This is going to be a get ready with me. I'm actually heading to so many events today. I have a content event with Kabila's event, and then I have to do someone's prom makeup, and then I have to I have a dinner date. So yeah, I am getting ready. This is the Nickay Cocoa Butter Lip Therapy with jojoba oil and vitamin A and E. I actually really love this. I got it from my local beauty supply store. It just makes my lips feel so moisturized. I actually fell in love with it. And it was for the low. Y'all know I'm a baddie on a budget. I did do my face care routine. I just started using Lavishly Skincare. If you're following me on Instagram, Lemonade, TikTok, you've already seen it. I think I uploaded it to YouTube too. I'm not sure. But yeah, make sure you follow me on all platforms. I'm on all platforms. I'm Maria Nairobi. Trust me, you'll want to be there. But I did just start using this skincare line. It is black owned, and I absolutely love the way my face look. Like, you can see that it's glowing. It looks healthy. Like, I'm all for it, y'all. They do have an anti-aging oil, and that is a part of the routine that I really love. So if you want me to do like a very detailed updated skincare routine, let me know. I'll definitely do it for y'all. But anyway, prep is always the most important to your makeup. So since I already prepped, I'm going to go in with the NYX Face Primer. If you're not new here, you already know I've been using this for quite a while. Yeah, I'm sort of tired, y'all. I haven't got any like breakfast or anything. Oh yeah, also I want to actually want to view a house too. I have an open house somewhere, so I want to make that too. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make that, but we'll see. we shall see. All right, so a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing today is it's not technically new. I have like all my makeup to the side. It's not technically new. It is one thing I want to try. Y'all, I love, if I can grab it, I love this Nickay pencil. This is from the beauty supply store. Don't sleep on Nickay products. They're so reasonable and they just get the job done. But as you can see, look how small this pencil is. It did not start off this way. But obviously, I've been using it, y'all. Like, I'm not just saying this stuff to y'all. I really use these products. So anyway, I am just going to go in with the pencil for my eyebrows. I say this all the time, but my eyebrows are not twins. Sometimes they don't even appear to be related. They're like neighbors or friends. So yeah, I just try to get them as close as possible to one another, and then I move on. I stop getting like caught up on like my eyebrows because they will drive you crazy. And the good thing is I do have like pretty full eyebrows, so yeah. So I'm just like lightly filling them in with the pencil. Nothing crazy. I don't like super dark eyebrows either. All right. If you have thinner eyebrows, you do want to fill them in like a little darker. The good thing is you can take a spoolie and make it lighter, or you can use concealer to make it lighter. So yeah, do whatever you have to do for your eyebrows. So if you like thin eyebrows, if you like light eyebrows, you like dark eyebrows, like, you have options. Now I'm going to go in with the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color Cool Tan. This is an oldie but girly. It is girly, but oldie but goodie. You can find these literally everywhere. I think I got this from Five and Below, but you can find them on Amazon, your local beauty supply store, Target, Walmart. You can literally get it anywhere. This is something that a product that I go back and forth with. Like, I feel like I started off with LA Pro Girl Concealer, and then I got away from it, and then now I'm right back. So you'll see, like, I use this in conjunction with another concealer. And I switch my concealers up. Like, I don't have like one that I use like all, well, I guess I do use these all the time, but you'll see me like switch it up. Just because like my products, I feel like they're all good in their own way. All right. Right, and you may hear my fan in the background, y'all. I just got out the shower and I am a sweaty girly. So like after the shower, just because I take like steaming hot showers, I am usually a sweaty mess after the shower. So I do have my fan on me just so I won't need another shower by the time I'm done my makeup. And it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but I'm dead serious. So I have my fan on me, so you may hear it in the background. All right. And if you have any questions on my lashes, this is a lash cluster set. I did layer them. I have 2 really in-depth lash cluster tutorials on my channel. Definitely check them out. I'll try to remember to link them in the description box. But yeah, like it's my what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, like my lash cluster tutorials, I think they're pretty good, and they're very detailed. So if you want to get into doing your own lashes, that's definitely a tutorial that you should watch. And now what I'm doing is just using this LA Pro concealer as my base concealer. So your base concealer should be closer to your complexion. As you can see, it's pretty close. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. And then what I'm going to do is go in with my highlighter concealer, which should be lighter. I would say 2 to 3 shades lighter than your complexion. Now, that should depend on how bold you are. Like I like a really good light eye, like light under eye. If you're more chill, like I don't like all that Maria, like no. So go maybe 1 shade or maybe 2 shades lighter. So now I'm going in with the Sephora Best Skin Ever in the color 33N. If you're looking for a very, very good concealer that gives full coverage that you can usually use for a foundation or a concealer, check out Sephora's line. Sephora has some really, really, really good products. And I'm actually not going to go in with this yet, but it's some really, really good affordable products for the Sephora line. So check them out. Like I think that was only, I think 15. Excuse me. I think it was only $15, but it lasts me for so long. And they have a huge color, a huge range from complexion colors. So that didn't sound right, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. Only because I was about to layer this, but you should not do that. So with your first layer of concealer, you should blend that out. I like to use a beauty blender. I am going to spray my beauty blender with a setting spray. I use about 3 different setting sprays throughout my process, y'all. Look, it is what it is. I'm going to go in with the Revolution SuperFix Super Hold Misting Spray. This is also a very good, affordable setting spray. And I'm just going to go in and just blend this out. I do crease, so that's one of the reasons why I like to go in between layers to blend it out. Because if I don't, I'm going to have a lot of product and a lot of creasing. So you're really just blending this out. If you don't want to wait, like some people say like, oh, I'm wasting my setting spray. I don't feel that way, just because when you are spraying your beauty blender and you're pressing the product into your skin, you're literally setting it with the setting spray. But if you're one of the girlies like Maria, no, I'm not doing that. Just wet it with water. Wet your beauty blender with water. I like to do this just because I do have more dry skin. So I feel like it just sets into my skin more seamlessly, and then it just looks a lot better. So I'm just taking the leftover on my beauty blender and like blending out my forehead and around my eyebrows. Okay, so that's the first layer. So now I'm going to go in, and this is what I'm doing a little different. I've been seeing the girlies do this. So this part is completely normal. I'm just going in with my highlighter shade right where I put my complexion shade. And you can see that it's obviously lighter than my complexion. And that's what I want, because I like a highlight that's highlighting. Then I'm going to put it down the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to put some here. And I'm going to put some here. And then I'm going to put a little bit right here. And I'm going to let that sit a little bit. The longer you let your concealer sit, the thicker that it will get and the more full coverage that it will give you. I am taking headshots today. I don't know if I mentioned that. But at my content event, we are doing headshots. So I do want my makeup to be makeup-ing today. Now, I know I said that it's something different that I'm doing with this routine. So, I've been seeing the girlies do the concealer at this stage, which normally I do all my concealer, I do my contour, then I do my my blush. So, but I've been seeing the girlies rearrange that sequence of it. So I'm trying to see if I like it. So I love the e.l.f. Liquid blush. I do mix them. It gives like a sunset, beautiful for the spring and the summer. And this is in the shade Coral Crush, and then the other one is Pinky Promise. So I start here, like 2 dots. I will tell you, be very careful with the e.l.f. liquid blush. It is very pigmented, very. So if you're not like a big blush girly, be careful with it. And then I'm going to do the pink, and you see how it's like orange and then pink. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. But yeah, I am a blush girly, so for me, like, this is perfect. For you, maybe not so much. So just be careful with it. e.l.f. is extremely reasonable, but I think it has some of the best quality products for the low. So now I'm just going to blend out the blush. This is, again, this is a new technique that I'm trying, and hopefully I like it. But I'm just going to blend out the blush, and I do bring my blush like around right above my my eyebrow. And you can see here that this is extremely pigmented. You know what I forgot, y'all? I forgot to put some foundation on. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm cracking up. I went right into it, y'all. So this is how it looks. It looks so pretty. But obviously, like, it's a lot going on, right? Like, it's extremely pigmented. But I got something for that. And I'm just using, like, really light patting motions. And just patting it into my skin. Really light pats. And this is a Real Techniques dupe brush that I purchased from Shein. It came with a whole pack, and it's like this rose gold color. Super pretty. And like a pink base. Really like it. And it was for the low though, y'all. I do have Real Technique brushes too, but I really wanted to try these, and I actually really like them. All right, so this is how it looks right now. I know it's like, girl, it is really pigmented, but I got y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what I was talking about earlier. So now I'm gonna go back in with the beauty blender. Now I'm gonna start blending out my concealer. And I know I forgot to put my foundation on. I don't even know how I did that, y'all. It's so funny. But sometimes I do only foundation in certain parts of my face. So, and I'll show y'all what I mean by that. It's gonna all come together, I promise. So what the girls I seen them do, they just blend in the concealer into like the blush, like so. So it looks a lot more calmer, and then it also looks like it's seamlessly bleeding into each other. Okay, I mean, I think I like it. Let's see. And then now you just want to go in and blend out all the areas where you put concealer. And the good thing is about the setting spray, it's still setting spray on my beauty blender. So it is, I didn't set it again, like I didn't spray my beauty blender again. I'm just going in with the leftover product. And you will find with this concealer, with the Sephora Best Coverage Ever concealer, you will notice that when you let it sit, it's going to get thick. And it's going to give you that full coverage that I really love. And then I do bring it into my eyelid, just so again, like it's not, it looks seamless. Alright, so this is how it looks right now. Okay, so now I am going to go in with setting my concealer. Again, I do I want to go on? Yes, I do. I do crease, so I don't really wait around for setting my concealer. I'm first going to go in with my One Size setting powder, and this is in the shade Sweet Honey. I did get the $30 one. I know y'all paid like $30, girl, but it's so worth it. Patrick did his thing with this product. Like, I promise y'all, it is really good. I did first have the translucent one, and then I went back for the Sweet Honey, just like because I love the like yellow undertones of this. But either one is really good. I'm even using this little puff, and then I'm just going to go in all the areas that I put concealer. And I'm patting it into my skin. I do not bake because I do have dry or like combination skin, but more on the dry side, so I do not bake. If you are oily girl, you probably should bake, but for me, I do not bake. So I am bringing it onto my eyelid, because your eyelid, believe it or not, your eyelids will crease as well because you did put concealer there. And I do use 2 different setting powders, you'll see. So yeah, I'm just like pressing it in to everywhere that I put concealer, and you can literally see the difference from here to here. You can see the difference. So I'm not just saying, the product is really just good. And you just want to push that in. Bring it around. Bring it here. Okay, so now when we're done with that setting powder, I like to go in with another setting powder just because I'm extra read all about it. Now I'm going to go in with the Juvias Place, and this is in the Kalahari shade. Juvias Place is another like staple that I love. I love their makeup brand. They have affordable, very good quality products, and their setting powder is definitely one of them. They do have like a really pretty yellow undertone to it that I think that looks beautiful on melanin skin, and I really do love using that as the like last step for my setting powder. And you could just like see, like, it's I just love it. If you crease a lot, like, this is something that you probably could layer your setting powders like I'm doing. Also, if you what was I about to say? I keep losing my train of thought because I probably need food, y'all. If you don't like an extra like bright under eye, you probably don't need to go in with two setting powders, because this is making it lighter. Okay, so now I'm done with like my setting powders. I'm going to go back in with my blush brush and just like go over it a little bit just to bring some of the pink back. Okay, and now it's time to contour. Again, this is a new process for me, so I think I like it, but let's just keep going. Now I'm going to go in with another Juvia's Place product. It's the bronze in the color dark palette. Love. It took me so long to find this because literally it's always sold out. Always sold out. So I just mixed these two just to add a little like shape to my face, and I'm gonna go like on the outside corner. Like, okay, I'm trying to make sense with this. So you see here, like I have the blush here. I'm not gonna put the contour here. I'm gonna put it like underneath to make like definition to my face, and I'm like pressing up. And hopefully that's coming up good on camera. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And I know it looks like girl, what's going on here? That's where I'm going to put the foundation. And then you do want to contour your forehead just a little bit. And then you also want to carve out your nose. And I bring it into my eyelid. And I literally use it as like a as a eyeshadow. And this is how it looks. Okay, so just to make sure everything is blending seamlessly, I'm going to go back in with my puff, and I'm just going to arch out here where I'm putting that line at where I am shaping my nose. And then I'm just going to take the back of my beauty blender and just sort of like blend that out just so it's no harsh lines. There we go. All right, so now it's time for some foundation. We're basically like, we're coming to the finish line, and I'm kind of happy this happened, just so you can see like, oh crap, like if I mix up my steps, like what do I do? So now I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario. This is the foundation, and this is in the shade 18W. So I'm just going to go in with it on the back of my hand. I don't need that much. And then I'm going to go in with this brush, is I think from Shein or Temu, one of them. So I'm just dotting that much, and that's what's on here. And then I'm just going in the areas that, oop, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever, it's okay. So I'm gonna go in the areas that I didn't put any makeup. So here, a little bit here. And I'm just like patting that into my skin, and now I'm just gonna go in like circular motions. And since I already put some here, I'm just gonna blend it in. Since I had powder there, it's not ideal that you put a liquid foundation over top of that, but obviously I made a mistake, so I'm just gonna try to just blend it in. And I'm just like pressing it into where I put the contour and the blush. Alright, so this is how it's looking. Alright, so I do think that my blush is like popping probably a little too much with what am I liking. So now I'm going to go back in with my little puff. I don't know, what triangle puff. And I'm just going to go over this section just to dull it down a little bit. Remember that it's still product on here. This is what I use for my my setting powder. So I'm just going to go over this section. And you see, like, it's like calming it down a little bit, downing it a little bit. So if you look at this one and look at this one, it's way more calm, and I feel like it looks a lot more seamless. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Again, you don't have to put any like extra product because it's already product here. And this is how it looks. I think that this looks amazing, but I'm not done yet. One last thing. I am going to go in with the black opal. This is in the color 400 medium, and this is a finishing powder. And this is how it looks. Black opal is amazing for the melanin skin. Another very affordable but quality products. And I'm going to set, this is going to be the setting powder or finishing powder for where I put the foundation. So right in this section. And I really do feel like this is a finishing powder. Like, it just it gives you that like photo finish look. That I really do need for this headshots. And then I'm going to do the same thing just in these sections. Okay. All right. So this is how it looks right now. I do want to do my lip and my under eye, but I do that after I am done with setting my face. Now, I told y'all all the stuff that I have to do today, right? Like, I got to do a lot of stuff. Like, I'm going to be rocking and rolling all day, and I probably won't have time to update my makeup. So, I am going to go heavy. I am going to go heavy with my setting spray because of that very reason. I am looking... Oh, here it is. So, I have quite a few setting sprays that I actually really do love. So first I'm going to start with the One Size setting spray. Again, Patrick did his thing with this. Highly recommend. So I'm just going to close my eyes and let it fly. And it does make me sneeze every time. And I'm just going to... And then I'm going to go in with the Revolution SuperFix Super Hold. And I don't have like my portable fan with me, so I'm actually going to put my face in front of my fan. And the reason for that is because if you do use the fan to let it dry down, it's a lot more better. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now, y'all. I love the way this makeup came out, but we're not done yet. But we don't have that many steps left. All right, so now I'm just going to go in with like my under eye. So I'm just going to use some eyeliner. I do want a very like black, kind of bold under eye. So I'm just using this roll-on eyeliner from, I think it came from Shein. And you just want to focus on that waterline. All right. And eyeliner just does a great job in like shaping the eye. All right, and now I'm going to go in with, I think this is also from Temu or Shein. It's their ultra thick mascara. I have a lot of SHEGLAM like makeup products that I like blindly tried, and then I actually started loving them. And this is one of them. I like this mascara. Y'all, I tried to do bottom lashes the other day when I was doing this last cluster set. And when I say I look like a fool, I looked a fool. I'm like, I don't know how the girlies be doing this. And they be looking so good on them. I looked a hot mess. And I usually don't mind doing too much. But it was doing way too much. I guess I just didn't have the right like size or something. Like, I don't know. Alright, so now onto my lips. Whew. Alright, so I'm going in with the Nickay Bold Lip Liner. And this is in the shade Black Cherry. And I do overline. It will give the illusion that you have bigger lips. And then I want a gloss lip, like a nude gloss lip. So now I'm going in with Scented Kisses in the shade Bombshell. This is a black owned company from Philly. Love their stuff. You can find them on Instagram, Scented Kisses. Alright, and now I'm just going to go on with a gloss over top. This is a staple for all the young girls out there. This is the Nickay lip gel. Y'all can't tell me that y'all don't remember getting these as little girls. And I'm right back there. It gives you the best gloss that you could possibly ask for. It is a little sticky. But if you're looking for a good gloss, this is it. Okay. Ooh. I'm like dropping stuff. Alright. So y'all, this is the final look. So what are we thinking? I think I really do like the way that it came out. I do think the new technique that I use is probably not something that I'm going to use moving forward, just because I feel like I had to do extra steps going back in and like yeah, like making it work. I feel like my usual technique is I do my foundation, I do my concealer, then I do my contour, then I do my blush, and then I go in with my setting powder. And then with my setting powder, that's how I calm down my blush. I feel like I had to do too many steps the other way. But yeah, I do like the way it came out though. I do think that I'm going to crush my photo, my headshot today. And then I do think that my makeup should last all day. What you should carry if you are going to be out all day, just carry like this little triangle puff, just so you can touch your makeup up throughout the day. Always have your lip stuff together, and I think I'll be good. I definitely think I'll be good. But thank y'all so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'll try to have as much products in the description box as I can, and make sure you subscribe, y'all. This is a place that you want to be. I promise you that. Follow me on all platforms at Maria Nairobi, and I really hope to see you again in another video. All right, bye babes.